like a Big Trouble in Little China thing then. Yeah, nice.
Oh yeah, great
Turns
movie.
into a Charizard.
He crumples. This guy sees that and runs.
Damn, he's fast.
Like super fast?
Like super
Or can I like
fast.
catch up to him?
You can run after him.
But I won't catch him.
You won't be able to attack him, but you'll be right behind him. You'll be 1 square behind him.
Was it his
Can I
turn?
throw it?
Yeah, it was his turn. He went after Ricky.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does anyone have anything that they could throw at them? No.
No.
Pikachu. Yeah, and we're back up to Quigley's turn.
So, as I watch,
I turn to Chuff afterwards, and I do the high five thing again with a big smile, with my big bloody smile.
Still cautiously gives the high five.
And I give it to him way harder this time, even though I'm a little rougher for wear. I still slam his hand.
Nice.
Happiness.
If she goes any harder, Chuff's going to take 1 point of high five damage.
So as I watch Thorsten crumple and melt, I kind of walk towards him and I just kind of throw my hands up and I'm like, I'm looking really put out.
I had this big plan. It was going to be great.
I don't even see it. I'm still looking at Chuff. Totally miss it.
All right. Is that your turn?
No, I'm going to 1, 2, 3.
Who told you?
You'd be able to get to 1 square behind him. You wouldn't be able to attack, but you'd be right with him. Any one of you that was going to run after him, you'd end up 1 square behind him.
How many squares can I move?
It's about 30 feet if you're going to attack. About 60 feet if you're just going to do a full run.
I'm going to.
Unless any of you have a movement skill, because I'll give you some more distance if you have a running skill.
I can pull him back towards us.
I was going to kind of stealth up to here. Just kind of.
Oh, okay.
I have knowledge of the weather.
Cloudy
I
with
can
a chance
jump?
of meatballs.
There's a snowstorm outside. He's not going anywhere.
All right, so if you move there, you see that.
Who's up there?
And actually, you see, tied to a chair, you see Tegan.
What?
I knew there was something fishy.
Can you tell me? Tell me.
And now it is Ciella's turn.
I don't
kinda
know what's happening.
I
Well, I start
signaled
to-
everybody to come up.
All right, so I won't meander as I was going to. I jog up to Quigley. And at what point can I see her? On what block?
Yeah, right where you're at.
This is
when
where
you
I
hit
first
that
see her?
block. Yep, right there.
And this is my movement, right? This is as far as I can go.
Yeah, 30 feet. So you went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that'd be 30 feet. Oh, and in action, if you're just going to move and not do anything else, you can go another 30 feet, but you wouldn't be able to do anything else.
All right. So.
Like, it would be a run. It would be like you'd sprint up there.
Oh, boy. Oh, well, I just jog up here. So.
Okay.
And then, would I be able to jog then run? Or just full out sprint the whole time?
Yeah, it's either yeah, it would be either a full run and you would get farther, or you would jog and then that would be your movement.
As she approaches, I kind of give her the shush and kind of stay here. Wait.
And he tells me this as I open my mouth really wide, about to say Tegan's name. And I glare at it quickly.
All right, glaring. That gives us Chuff is up.
Oh, okay.
Now Chuff might be able to do something because if he makes a couple steps, he could probably do a Pikachu hit.
For the dude?
Yeah, because Onslaught is a ranged attack. It's got a good range.
Oh, that's handy.
Can he skip it and let me pull the guy back first?
Yeah, he can hold his turn. Well, you guys can go in any order you want because this guy always goes last. So you guys can do whatever you want in any order you want.
All right, you can go.
Yeah, I'll pull him back towards Jeff.
All right, so he's going to get pushed. Oh. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. He gets pushed, and he lands here in a hump.
In a hump?
Yeah, because you pulled him backwards, he falls over and discombobulated.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he looks at you and he stares at you and he's like, "Please, sir. Mercy, sir."
Can I have some more?
And he drops his weapons.
And I onslaught.
All right, hit him with the onslaught. I'm going to give you a difficulty 1. All you've got to do is roll a 3 or higher.
Please, please,
Cha?
please, please.
Bang.
Don't fuck it up.
Success.
18.
And a bonus.
And you kill the
A bonus,
guy,
2
so you
points.
get to decide how he dies.
Incinerate him. Incinerate him.
There's so much lightning that he just bursts into flames and then falls into a pile of ashes.
Awesome.
You've
All
been
of
hanging
them are
around
dead.
Cielo too much, man.
All right, so no more tracker. We're completely done with any bad guys here, as you can see. And yeah, you guys see Tegan tied to a chair.
Oh, they don't.
And I'm glaring at Quigley.
They're still back here, right?
Yeah. Well, everybody can move now freely.
Okay. Are they coming up to where we are?
Yeah, I'm gonna loot all the bodies.
All right.
Okay.
So let them do that. While they're doing that, I'm going to still stealth.
Our sound is dampened if you're close to me.
Just so you know, she sees you there.
Oh, she's
Yeah, she
Really?
sees both of you standing there.
I'm
Okay.
looking right at you.
Well, I was stealthy.
I wasn't.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's that she's just looking, and she's tied up, and she has a mouth gag, like
All right.
a bandana type thing.
Don't say ball gag.
No.
Friday night.
Troy, you find 18 shins on the bodies so far,
I split it up.
and actually, the items that were on the main guy have dissolved from the
Okay.
dissolving stuff, so
Boo,
you
whose
don't
idea was
find
that?
any ciphers.
Way to go, Chalk.
Whose brilliant idea was that?
He stepped away from the
He actually fell in it.
Oh, okay.
He got pushed down into it.
All right.
So yeah, she's staring at you wide-eyed, tied to a
So,
chair.
can I use perception to figure out? Can I get some sort of indication of the situation? Like, are there any? Can I see any traps that are obvious? Does she look anxious? Does she look?
Yeah, she has an anxious look, but go ahead and make a roll. Make a d20 roll.
I give Quigley about 20 seconds to do all of this before I move towards
Yeah,
her.
it takes him way longer than 20 seconds, so you can do whatever you want. But
So
go
in
ahead
the
and make
middle
your
of
roll,
that-
and I'll tell you if there's any traps.
So in the
7.
middle of that, I just start walking towards her.
You do not see any traps, and okay, Ciela begins walking forward. Go ahead. But you don't
Towards her,
see
and
you
she-
don't see any traps.
Until I'm up to her and I remove her gag
Yeah.
and ask, and I'm like, Tegan, are you okay? Did they hurt you? And
And
that kind of stuff.
she looks at you and she's like, "Well, no, they didn't hurt me, but
Who are
how
you?
do you know who I am?"
Oh my god! Oh
Twist.
shit!
A twist.
I knew it.
Oh, so what's his face is totally fucked then. What's his name? Hogar? Totally
Hagercraft.
fucked.
Hagar.
Well,
yeah.
sucks to suck. I'm like, what do you mean? Oh no, no, I have no idea. I'm not smart. I'm like, what do you mean? I saw you at the tavern with Hogar. That's his name, right? Croft?
Yeah, Hagar.
Total.
Hagar.
H-A-G-A-R.
Hagar.
Yeah.
Hagar. I
She's
saw you
like,
with Hagar. The thing.
what? No, I've been in this cave for 3 weeks.
What do you mean you've been here for 3 weeks? I'm not smart, guys. I just saw you.
So while
No,
she's
you
having
couldn't
that
have seen
conversation, I walk up behind her and say, "I knew it."
And I start untying her and all of that stuff. And I tell Quigley,
she'll hug you. She's like been here for 3 weeks, and is everybody
like,
up there
well,
now?
I think so. Yeah,
All
pretty
right.
much.
So Troy, give me a D20 roll.
All right.
oh shit,
Where's Troy?
Ethan is the real one.
Yeah, that's fine. You actually notice on her lapel, you see a Numenera object. You see a cipher type object. And in fact, actually, you don't even think it's cipher because a cipher you usually typically think is a one-off thing. This is something that radiates more power, and it's just pinned to her lapel.
Before you say what it does, I still have my blade out, my forearm blade, and that's what I'm using to cut her bindings off.
Okay.
And Big Jim's teeth.
Can I
So I'm behind
identify
them to see
Lucien's
that.
power?
Yeah, if you use your ability. Yep. And go ahead and give me a roll to see how much you can decipher from this. A D20.
With a shot.
Now it's a higher difficulty.
13.
Yeah, okay. So what you're thinking this is it's making a copy, or it's casting some type of illusion somewhere else.
I have an identify Numenera.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do?
The same thing he just did right there, which is when you see a Numenera object, you can study it and see if you can figure out its effects and how it works.
Yeah, but he
Okay.
can use that to try and get more details, right?
Sure, yeah, he can make a roll.
Yeah, let's do this.
You can combine. Actually, you can help each other too because you both are able to do it. So you can consult with each other, look at each other's books, and then give me a D20 roll.
Come on, man.
Yeah, working together. Yeah, working together. You're sure, as you both confer with each other, that the lapel is probably casting an illusion somewhere else.
Oh, phew.
I kind of lean against the wall and just mutter, "Nerds."
Well, we shouldn't take it off her because we go back and the illusion will still be there. We know who it was. If we take it off of her, then the illusion's broken and we never see who was the fake.
Yeah.
So we should sneak back into town.
Yeah. Okay, and that's we'll move right into the wrap up here. So yeah, you guys did a great job of figuring it out. We'll do kind of the cargo gets there on time, and they're gonna save the contract, and actually they even you're able to tell them where the other cargo is, so they're able to get a lot of that cargo out of that cave. After you take her back without taking the pin off, which that tells the other person doesn't realize that the gig is up, and you get there and you go through this confrontation piece where you're like, haha, we have Tegan, but there's Tegan standing in front of you, and then realizes, oh crap, tries to run, but you guys capture them, and when you take the pin off, they go to their normal view, and it's actually it's like this 5'4" guy with scraggly black hair and just
like
kind of
the
a
internet.
vanity dude, and he's been obviously imitating using this device to figure out the schedules of when things were leaving. Through interrogation, though, the only thing you do figure out is that Torsten was hired by somebody else, but these two people that you had left over, they don't know who hired Torsten. All they knew is that somebody was paying him to hijack these cargoes. So the guy is super happy. So you get your 50 shins per person. You get your bonus 50 shins per person for also stopping the bandits. You get all the money you collected. For experience, everybody gets 2 for completing the delivery, 4 for stopping Torsten. And the only thing that you left on the table is if you could have gotten Torsten to give you a name, you could have gotten 2 more XP there.
Ah.
So everybody gets 6, which is enough to typically, if it was a campaign or something, would allow you guys to advance something about your character. So.
But the important thing is that I schmoozed Tegan the entire way back to town, entire day and a half.
Tegan is absolutely wrapped around your finger at this point.
She'd be too scared not to be.
Once we get back to the tavern, I buy her a drink.
Yeah. She's
super
like your biggest fan now. So yeah. And so that's where we wrap up our first adventure ever in Numenera, Roll20 using the app. So what'd you guys think?
It's cool.
Good.
It's cool. Yeah.
Good job.
All right, well, I'm going to wrap up the recording real quick. Everybody, thanks for joining. That was our first time, and hopefully there'll be more in the future. Who knows? We'll do other one-shots and other games. So stay tuned. Thanks for joining.